The sea god has abandoned us. He has abandoned everyone.
He abandoned us. Yeah, he abandoned us.
That's right. The sea god is the one who will make the ocean devour Ramiro. He wants to destroy us.
He abandoned us.
Oh, we're gonna die. I don't want to
That's
die.
right.
The second night is already here. It won't be long until Ramiro is submerged. It will be just as the prophecy says. The citizenry is mired in unrest. Should this continue, chaos will inevitably unfold. My lord, we must find a way to soothe them.
Huh. It's only an eclipse. There's nothing to worry about. In fact, gather all the citizens and tell them. The Tome of the Sea God has revealed a new prophecy. We must hold the Wavier ritual and have the Bride of the Sea God make an announcement. Did you hear that? Bride of the Sea God. These matters are of no concern to you. Ramiro shall be reborn under the current Castellan. You will make that stone tablet reveal something, and then recite those words. Foolish lass, do you think you'd still be alive if someone else could converse with the Tome of the Sea God? Play your part. You know very well what will become of you if you don't.
You're the bride of the sea god. Why are you letting humans mistreat you? Don't you want to escape? Tonight is your only chance. When the eclipse hangs high and the tides flow back, you only need to remember two things. The sea god's Summoneo staff, the sea's Ritualis hymn. When the time comes, I will answer your call.
Rejoice, everyone! Do not fear this lunar eclipse. It heralds a new hope, a new future for Ramiro. We will not crumble under the waves. We've cast aside the sea god and left behind our hollow faith. Now, our centuries of sacrifice have changed the ancient prophecy. You will see the truth with your own eyes.
What? What happened?
The Wavier ritual doesn't require a sacred staff. Do not lie to me. The sea's ritualis hymn! That forbidden song! Guards! Caesar!
You're here at last. My identity is of little importance. I've saved your life. Now then, release the seals that bind me. I could be lying. I can help you. But I can also let you drown in these abyssal waters to keep me company. I see you're unaware of what you've awakened. Your power alone is no match for these. Its scale is as cold as the lonely moon. At dawn, it shall pierce your heart. The sea's ritualis hymn you sang, that is the answer. You shall find no hiding place wherever the sea flows. This is the mark you've been searching for. But it was also a seal in another form. The voice of the storm. Come to me. Again. Call out to me from the fathomless depths of the sea. Bestow the inextinguishable flame of vengeance. The sea god's revival has been completed. You've rewritten the fate of these waters. Starting from this moment, you are bound to me. You cannot turn back.
The tome of the sea god cannot be wrong. She is the sea god's bride and our only hope. We need her if Ramiro is to survive. She will be Ramiro's future castellan, protect the land in the sea god's stead, and change the prophecy.
There's still over half a year until your coming-of-age ceremony. Yet the gifts are already piling up. We've run out of space to store them. Everyone truly admires you from the bottom of their hearts, my lady.
She's the sea god's bride and was raised by the Castellan. Her knowledge and abilities are exceptional. She is kind and approachable. A wonderful person deserves all the best things in life.
Look at what our foolish devotion to the sea god brought. Death, disaster, and the prophecy that Ramiro shall be submerged more quickly. The sea god will never save Ramiro.
The bride of the sea god is nothing but a farce. She and the sea god will destroy Ramiro.
They
lied to us.
Why would he do this? He's a liar. Run, my lady. Don't let them catch you.
Can you hear them? Everyone is asking for you to die. And yet, you're the only one who can communicate with the tome of the sea god. I won't let you suffer a miserable death. I'll spare you so long as you obey me. How does that sound?
Are you awake? I have prepared a gift for you. Their lives are in your hands. Would you like to deal with them one by one? Or would you rather finish them all at once? Lower your hand, then. The faith of humans is nothing more than self-interest. They worship when they need something, and curse when they don't get what they want. Why should I care about reputations? They claimed I've abandoned this world. Very well. I'll let them be a witness to true annihilation. This is only the beginning. Don't you dare become merciful too swiftly.
You, if it weren't for me, you would have been executed. How dare you repay my kindness with betrayal? Ah! Don't forget, your life is still in my hands. If I die, you will be cursed to perish in agony.
A curse. You're referring to these crude patterns? Stay still. Indeed, it's an ancient curse, but it's far too weak to control my bride. Close your eyes. What a terrible attempt of a trick. These magics can't be wielded by humans. Tell me where you found it.
What right do you have to judge me?
I won't tell you anything. You don't need to worry about asking again either.
Aren't you a god? Why are you destroying everything? Lemuria, Whalefall City. Now you want to destroy this island!
They're in a more appropriate place. You were imprisoned in his cage. How many years? If the hatred from that time could be offset by him dying instantly, I would happily grant your wish at this very moment. You are my bride, aren't you? Removing unsavory elements from my bride's life is my duty. This future was predetermined long ago. Whether it's the second or third night makes little difference. You knew this day would come. Why are you surprised? The fate of this world is predetermined, and legends are just legends. In any case, it hasn't been long since I was awakened. My powers haven't fully returned yet. Why should I risk my own life for a city that despises me? Mind you, I would have to defy a prophecy in the tome of the sea god. Give me your hand. You already know the answer, my beloved bride. You're more clever than the humans I'm familiar with. As things stand, this is your only option. A simple kiss is far from what anyone would call love. As long as I'm here, death wouldn't dare to visit you. Do you remember how you awakened me? This can temporarily awaken some of my powers, but we need one more thing to stop the storm. Remember it. That is my name. Recite my name in your heart with the utmost devotion. Then, sing the hymn for me once more.
Your Highness, the harbor repairs?
Your Highness, the city plans to erect several new statues of the sea god.
You forgot about the scale already? At the very least, it's not a token of hatred. Keep it safe. It's a piece of my heart. It will let me know where you are and what you're doing. It's impolite to enter my bedchamber without greeting me first. You are correct. I shouldn't have stopped you. Yes, and you could have avoided this. Is clinging to me like an octopus part of your plan to fall in love with me? Why are you so delicate? Is there a problem? Only humans have a habit of parboiling themselves. You say you don't want to die, and yet you jump into frigid waters. Your desire to survive is rather wanting. I never believed an intangible emotion such as love could serve a purpose. Are you no longer afraid? I'm only following the tome's revelations because I don't have an alternative. I won't fall in love with you. It doesn't matter how close you get. These aren't gifts. They're displays of submission for the sake of self-preservation. They despise you, and then they coddle you like a babe in swaddling clothes. Faith, devotion, all of it is hypocrisy. And you've entertained yourself by skipping those silver leaves. Why should I be angry? I'm not interested in insincere offerings. You are its rightful owner. It's your name written in the Lemurian language. It belonged to me, but it seems I gave it to you, so it's yours now. What a coincidence. I don't remember it happening either. Perchance it was before my long slumber, or it happened in a more distant past. In any case, it's of no significance. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I liked you. You don't want us to be smitten with each other? If anything, you don't seem all too pleased with the fact that I liked you before. Your thoughts are impolite, I presume. If you knew those despicable aspects and flaws, would you still fall in love? In other words, an ignorant, foolish impulse. It's not difficult for you to discover what kind of god I am. When the next full moon arrives, you will find the answer you seek. I heard you breathing earlier. Who do you think you're trying to scare, mortal? Correct. Come closer. You're in the way. His blood surged to form the oceans. His scales transformed into the stars above. His bones became the whales who bore the sun disk, the moon clams that measure time, the coral bridges that lead to the netherworld. This place is part of the Island of Songs. It preserved Lemuria's history, as well as the important chronicles of every sea god. The sea god you want to learn about is here. There's no difference. One day, I will become another sea god who's depicted here. The name Rafayel shall be forgotten. Yet you want me to get my powers back, so I can ascend and become a true sea god. I'll start with finding the person who sealed me away at the bottom of the sea. I will eventually. They aren't even worthy of my rancor. However, I won't let them go unpunished. You are the sea god's bride. You're the only one I would choose. And you were the only person I could sense when I was sealed away. It was ironic. I first heard your voice as you slandered me. You said the tome was worthless since it couldn't find the sea god. However, it somehow revealed the location of his bride, so you were captured and forced to suffer. You said I abandoned my bride, played with whatever caught my fancy, and questioned how I could be the sea god. You claimed I was worse than a sea cucumber. Also, I eventually realized that when you talked to yourself or slandered me, it meant you were in good spirits. And if there were days when you were very quiet, I could also guess what you were going through. That's an incorrect assumption. I only see you. What is it? Holding my hand won't be enough. Would you like to accompany me this time? The perfect opportunity is right in front of you. Are you scared? Hold on tight. Should you fall, I won't save you again.